Politics is brutal. The constant media scrutiny, the relentless pressure, the endless battles. It takes a toll not just on politicians, but on their families as well. And now, the wife of UK Labour Party leader Keir Starmer, Keir Starmer, has found herself at the center of an emotional storm. Reports have surfaced that she recently broke down in tears, overwhelmed by the intense spotlight that comes with being married to one of the most powerful political figures in Britain. But what really happened? And what does this tell us about the hidden cost of political life? To the public, Keir Starmer is the face of Labour's fight to reclaim power. He's the man leading the charge against Rishi Sunak, the one who could potentially become the next Prime Minister. But behind the scenes, there's another side to the story, the personal struggles that come with a life lived under a microscope. Keir Starmer has largely stayed out of the political limelight, preferring a more private existence despite her husband's high-profile role. However, recent events seem to have pushed her into an emotional breaking point. Some sources suggest that the pressure of the upcoming general election has weighed heavily on her. The non-stop media coverage, the aggressive political attacks, and the personal toll of Starmer's leadership have created an environment where privacy is nearly impossible. And when family members become targets, whether through media speculation, political mudslinging, or the stress of public life, it's no surprise that emotions run high. But what exactly triggered this emotional moment? Some reports claim it was a private incident, something personal that simply became too much to bear. Others believe it was a combination of ongoing pressures: the mounting tension of the election campaign, the relentless criticism that comes with leading a major political party, and the realization that their family life may never be truly normal again. What's striking about this situation is how it highlights the often overlooked human side of politics. It's easy to see politicians as larger-than-life figures, constantly debating policies and making big decisions. But at the end of the day, they are people with families, emotions, and personal struggles. And for someone like Keir Starmer, who never sought the spotlight, being thrust into this high-stakes world must be incredibly overwhelming. Of course, this isn't the first time a political spouse has struggled under the weight of public scrutiny. Across the world, we've seen similar moments: Michelle Obama, Melania Trump, Carrie Johnson. Partners who had to navigate the intense pressures that come with being married to a political leader. Some embrace the role, stepping into the public eye with confidence. Others, like Victoria, prefer to remain in the background, which makes situations like this even more challenging. Reactions to this news have been mixed. Supporters of Starmer have expressed sympathy, understanding that the pressures of political life can be unbearable. Some have even praised Victoria for standing by her husband through such a difficult time. Meanwhile, critics have been less kind, questioning whether Starmer's ability to handle pressure at home reflects on his ability to handle the pressure of leading a country. It's a brutal reality of politics. Every personal moment becomes political ammunition. But beyond the political debates, this story raises a larger question. Should the families of politicians be left out of the crossfire? While public figures know what they're signing up for, their spouses and children often don't. And when they become part of the narrative, either willingly or unwillingly, it brings up ethical questions about where the line should be drawn. What's certain is that this moment will only add to the intensity of the upcoming election. With Starmer under more pressure than ever and the Conservatives looking for any opportunity to strike, the battle for number 10 is getting even more personal. Will this moment of vulnerability humanize Starmer in the eyes of voters, or will it be used against him? Only time will tell. For now, one thing is clear. Politics isn't just about policies and power plays. It's about people. And sometimes, the cost of leadership is higher than anyone ever expected.